Hi, welcome once again to Starseed Rising 333. I'm glad you've tuned into this channel. If you do enjoy watching or listening to this reading, if you could please click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. First of all, I'd like to thank all those who have tuned in to my channel, who have watched my readings, watched my videos out on YouTube. Thank you so much for your support. I'd like to thank all my subscribers, anyone who left comments, click the like button. Thank you so much for your support. Today's reading is for the divine feminine, or any females who are watching or listening to this reading at this present moment. You do not need to be on a spiritual soul life path or journey to watch this reading. It's for anyone, and it's an energy healing reading. Okay, and this is for a week beginning the 14th of July 2024, and basically it's just to help you in regards to any inner child, inner soul, or shadow work that you will be embarking on or doing um, at the present moment. All right. And if you do enjoy listening or watching this reading, if you could please click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. First of all, I'd just like to just tell you briefly for those viewers who don't know what chakras and auras is all about. Chakras are the energy center points that help bring balance around the key body functions. There are seven major chakras, 21 minor ones, and each major chakra, okay, which is the seven uh, major ones, okay, represent a specific life area. The root chakra is normally associated with the color red and it's to do with stability and security. The sacral chakra is the color orange and it's to do with the emotional being, okay, or our emotions. The solar plexus chakra is the color yellow, to do with confidence, willpower, inner strength. The heart chakra is the color green, to do with or associated with the color pink, and is to do with love, relationships. The throat chakra is normally the color blue, and it's to do with communication, self-expression, all right, and creativity. The third eye chakra is usually the color indigo, and it's to do with foresight, perception, intuition, the subconscious mind, and the crown chakra is usually associated with the color purple, and it's to do with enlightenment, higher self, or our higher self, I should say, divine energy, and also uh, divine consciousness. All right, and the auric field, okay, which is all about our auras, okay, is the invisible colored energy that surrounds the body. Each color in our aura is aligned to a specific emotion. Okay, the aura holds the information about what um we are currently feeling, the energy that has just passed, and the energy that will be coming into our life. So, if you want to find out more about auras and chakras, there are books available. You can also check the internet. I do have a video out about chakras and auras, okay, and by on how by balancing and cleansing them can help bring more balance in our life. All right, I also have videos about crystals, how they could be used for inner healing and shadow work, and also about the importance of shadow, inner soul, and inner child work. All right, so please check them out. All right, do other readings as well, which you can follow or check online. All right, so as I said, today's reading is for the divine feminine, or any females who are watching or listening to this reading at this present moment, and you do not need to be on a spiritual soul life path or journey to watch or listen to this reading is for anyone. So the first oracle deck I'm going to be using is called the Chakra Wisdom Oracle Cards deck, and it's by Tori Hartman. And I'm going to be selecting three cards from this deck and consult, okay, with the booklet to give us a better understanding what messages that's coming out for the divine feminine, feminine, any females who are listening or watching this reading at this present time. Okay, so I'm just going to show. I'm just shuffling the cards now and consult with the ancestors. Dearly beloved ancestors, what messages you have for the divine feminine? Dearly beloved ancestors, what messages? Okay. Okay, so three messages wanted to come out. Okay. Actually got this card for the divine masculine as well in their reading, the energy healing reading. So the first card that came out, it says growth. Alright. The second card came out. Um, it says victim. All right. And both of these cards are linked with the heart chakra. All right. Which is the color green. But as I said, pink is also associated with the color green. The pink, yeah, sorry, the color pink is also associated with the heart chakra, sorry, which is associated with the spiritual realm, okay, uh, which is also linked with the crown chakra. And I've also got one here, it says balance, okay, which is associated with the subconscious or third eye chakra. So let's just, I'm just going to refer to the booklet and see what messages there. So it looks like that we have to be working not only on the heart chakra but also the crown chakra and subconscious mind. So let me just quickly refer to the booklet, and I'm going to start with a growth. Okay, so um, okay, so the message here is this card implies personal commitment and following what sorry yeah and following one's heart. It's about honoring your growth and the growth of others. There is a sense of courage and abundance and an ability to stand tall. This is a time to uphold what your heart knows is true. Okay, the second one that came out, uh, it says victim. Okay, so let's see what this one is about. Okay. To grow into a tree, a planted acorn must be fully brown. A green acorn is an indication that you may need grounding and a more solid plan to achieve what you truly desire. Are you trying to create something before you are ready to do so? All right. So first of all, before I go on to the next card, because obviously these two are linked with, or I should say, the heart chakra. All right. So the first one here for growth, um, it's talking about hair, all right, that uh if you want to create something new, okay, it's our ancestors is saying that there needs to be some form of personal commitment, okay, and also we need to always go with, or we should always follow our heart, okay, in any decision that we make sure that whatever decision we make or whatever we are doing or whatever we're working on, or whatever we want to create, it's we are following our heart, is what our hearts desire, okay, and not just something that we're just doing so because other people do so, or because people have told us to do this. All right, so we just have to follow our heart in anything we do to find um contentment, to find true happiness. All right, and also um the I'm just going to just now just elaborate more on the second card of, okay, which it talks about victim. It just says, it just encourages us that it may need, if we are planning to create something new, okay, it could even be to start a new business. It's saying that we should take time to make sure that we have a solid a base or foundation before we start embarking on anything new. All right, because it's very important. All right, because the more we plan um before we start something new, uh the better chance that it will be successful. All right, and I think also this card, the last card that came out, balance, I think it's also is all connected to those two other messages, because when we ground ourselves, we become more balanced, okay, we become more stable in any area of our life. So I think it's this this card balance here is quite linked to the two previous messages that came out, and any messages or guidance that you receive, okay, from this reading, or this total reading I should say, please take what resonates, okay. So I'm just going to just quickly um check with the booklet uh, to give us a better understanding about what balance is. But balance is just basically just trying to balance all areas in our life. And what we can do is, to help us to do so, is by doing more grounding, okay? That will help us to become more stable in our life, all right? And we can do that by either going next to water or going out in nature to do so. All right. So I'm just reading from the booklet now. It says that this card may indicate a reluctance to change. You may be hesitating because of the past, but that doesn't mean you should be hasty. Weigh all sides before moving forward. This can mean the start of a relationship. Proceed slowly. So again, here it's all about balance. All right, it's saying that if there's anything that is that we need changing, they're saying that we shouldn't be in a rush, okay. Again, it's all about planning before we move forward, trying to make the necessary changes, okay, in order to do so, so that we become more stable in our lives. All right, so it's all these cards are all connected, and as I said, please take whatever messages come up, please take what resonates. All right, so I'm just going to put these cards on the side, and this time I'm going to be pulling, using another deck I should say, and this is going to be linked with our the auric field. All right, and see, and as I said, the auric field is actually surrounded or surrounds the chakras. All right, the seven major chakras, although there are 21 minor ones. So I'm just, this time I'm going to be using the prison Oracle deck, and it's by Nicole Pivarotto. All right, so it's a very nice deck. Okay, so I'm just going to shuffle, and I'm going to again select three cards from this deck, and refer to the booklet to give us a better understanding of what these cards mean. All right, so I'm just going to shuffle the cards. Dearly beloved ancestors, what aura should the divine feminine be working on for this week? Dearly beloved. Okay, and I'm just going to take one more card. Okay, so the three cards that came out, I've got intuition, I've got frustration, and I've got anger. Okay, so I'm just going to check with the booklet. So it could all, some of it could be mostly I think this one is for more likely linked with the subconscious mind, okay, which is to do with the third eye chakra. All right. Um, so I'm just going to just pop it on the stand, and then I'm going to just, okay, and then, okay, we've got frustration here, and then I've got anger. All right, so let's see what's going on. All right, so I'm just going to refer to the booklet now. And see what okay, so I'm just going to find out what information they want to give us on intuition. So, okay, intuition is an inner knowing that we all possess. Society encourages us to ignore the deep knowledge that sits within us and asks us to use intellect instead. But sometimes intellect alone can't guide you where you need to go. The more you pay attention to your intuition, the stronger it becomes. And the questions the booklet is asking us to ask ourselves is, what is your intuition trying to tell you? Where is it guiding you? And our intuition, which is the linked to, or I should say, to do with the third eye chakra, to do with the subconscious mind, the gut feeling. Um, it's almost, I would say, like a compass, all right, to which we can use to navigate through life in order to make better decisions, better choices, okay, about our life, or uh, where especially if you are planning for the future, all right, or planning a project. It could be starting a business, all right, starting something new. So our ancestors is saying that I'm just asking us to ask ourselves a few questions there, about when we tune in, all right, try to listen to our gut feelings, what it is trying to tell us, all right, and where is it guiding us, all right. So it's just saying that anything or any or I should say anything with before we start anything new, all right, or embarking on something new, or going on a new adventure or anything like that, it's saying that we to not only should we plan, okay, but go with our go with trust our instincts, our feelings, okay. It could be to do with, it could even be to do with an individual or situation, all right. Okay, so it's and it's these this message, I should say, is actually linked with whatever previous messages that we received earlier on, okay, in terms of growth, okay, uh, and also about balance, and also the word victim here. So it's all somehow linked. But as I said, please take what resonates. So I'm just going to just quickly read what other messages they have, and regarding the other cards. So the second card that came out, it says frustration. It says, for some reason, despite all your best efforts, you aren't able to achieve what you're working toward, and that's frustrating. Instead of getting angry or disappointed, take a step back. or break from whatever is going on? What are some alternative approaches to this situation? Is there a solution that you haven't tried yet? Would a new perspective help you find a solution? So, again, it's all about planning, okay? If, for example, there might be something that you're planning for to do at the present moment, okay? Or maybe in the future, and you find yourself frustrated about a certain situation or whatever you're planning to do. Uh, our ancestors is asking us to see if there are other ways, okay, we can approach the situation to make things much better for us. It is also asking, if there is a solution to whatever the problem is that we haven't tried yet. So it's just finding new ways of doing things, all right, because sometimes one way may not work, and there may be another way we could try, okay, to bring whatever it is that we are working on, or to bring our goals into fruition, to make in other words, our dreams come true, okay. And yeah, so these are very important messages, and I would say that they are somehow or linked with whatever other messages that came out previously, all right. Especially in terms of if you are thinking about doing something new, or trying to change a situation, or trying to move forward in your life, okay. And as I said, please take whatever messages, what is useful to you, or what resonates, all right. So, and then just going to just read a little bit about the last card which popped out, which is to do with anger. It says, this card represents an acknowledgement that anger is a natural part of life. It's okay to feel angry, but what can you do with the immense amount of energy that comes with it? How can you transform anger into something helpful for yourself and others? So sometimes, something might pop up, we might be angry about a certain situation, but then what the ancestors are saying is that this energy that we are projecting, how can we use it or transform it in a positive way? Okay, and see, because sometimes the things that we might be angry about, or the persons or people that we might be angry about, it might not necessarily be anything to do with what they've done or what they've said. It could be maybe, so we have to be very careful here, and before we make any rational decisions or say anything that's out of place, we should just step back and analyze the situation, all right. Uh I hope you enjoy whatever messages, okay, that's come out so far, okay. And so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to just, before I continue with the reading, because I want to also use two three other decks, I should say, but where I'm going to be uh, consulting the spirit guides, angels, the archangels, the ancestors, and ascending masters. So I'm going to be using two other decks, I should say. All right. This one is called Energy and Spirit. All right. And the other one I've got is called Energy Oracle Cards. All right. And these two decks, all right, they are by um uh Sandra and Taylor, okay. They're by Sandra and Taylor. I was trying to adjust the lighting so you can have a better view of the name of the deck. I don't know if you could see it very well. Okay, I hope you can. All right, so this is Energy Spirit, and the other one is Energy Oracle cards. All right, and it's by Sandra and Taylor. And then last but not least, I'm going to be selecting three cards from the Chakra Love deck, and it's by Katie um Manashaw. Okay, All right. So first of all, I'm going to select cards from these two decks. All right. So one from the Energy and Spirit Oracle, and one from the Energy Oracle card deck. All right. Okay. So first of all, I'm just going to shuffle the cards and see what messages they are. Okay. So in spirit, let me just remove these ones here. Get them out of the way. All right. So dear spirit, spirit guides, angels, archangels, dearly beloved ancestors, dear spirit, spirit guides, angels. Okay. Okay, so the card that came out from the Energy Oracle card deck is Victory. All right, so I'm going to just pop this on a stand. Okay, and I'm going to now select one from this Oracle deck. Okay, it's called Energy and Spirit, and then I'm going to refer to the booklet to see what. Okay, so there's spirit, spirit guides, angels, archangels, dearly beloved ancestors, dearly beloved ascending us. What extra messages do you have? Okay, so the first card that came out, all right, it was again says okay, victory, and it's on the 28th. In tarot we normally add the two numbers, which give you the number 10. All right, and then you remove the 0 because obviously it ends on the 0, which is 1, and it's all about high um it's all about potential here. Okay, and the second card that came out is on the number 6, and it's in tarot it's all about harmony, and the message here is up from the depths, and the message here it says releasing difficulty. All right, and it's on the number 6, and as I said, in tarot it's all about um harmony. So I'm just going to refer to the booklet to give us a better understanding. Okay, so the message here is success achievement. This card shows a beautiful spirit holding a golden victory wreath in acknowledgement of your achievement. Success is on its way, and you have a sense of pride in what you've worked to accomplish. The achievement may be a greater outer success, or it may be a deeper inner change that you've been exerting a lot of effort toward. Enjoy this sense of accomplishment, but be careful not to rest upon your laurels. People expect outer triumph to bring great changes, but often there may still be inner work to do. Let yourself be open to victory on every level now. So this is a very beautiful message, okay? And the affirmation for this card is I'm achieving great things within myself and in the world. I see myself as a success in many wonderful ways, even now. Wow. So it's a very beautiful message for, and this is for the divine feminine, or any females who are watching or listening to this reading at this present time. All right. And as I said, please take what resonates. Okay, so I'm going to just read what this card means. The second card that came up when it says up from the depths, which is releasing difficulty. And it says that a woman rises from a dark, watery place, heading upstairs that lead to a brilliant, peaceful light. This card foretells a time of great release for you. An all consuming issue is about to be resolved, or at least it is moving in the right direction. This difficult experience may relate to an may relate to ongoing hostilities at work, financial problems, or unhappy relationships. Perhaps the depth you're coming out of are profoundly personal. It's also possible you've been in a deep depression, dealing with chronic anxiety, or lost in an ocean of grief. Whatever the source of sadness or frustration, the light of divine love is shining down, healing the situation. Although there may still be some remaining steps before resolving this problem, rest assured that a bright new beginning is near. Wow. And the affirmation for this card is, I determine the direction of my life. I have the power to resolve any problem and live in my true strength and joy. So I think this card here is sort of I would say related to the one about frustration and anger, the two other previous cards that came out, okay, which was linked to the auric field. All right. So it's just giving some form of encouragement to anyone who might have been in a situation or are in a situation, and it's just a confirmation from the spirit guides, the ancestry, archangel, divine, that everything is going to be okay. All right, it may take time, but everything is going to be fine. And obviously, as you can see previous to this, that before this card came out, the card victory came out. So whatever it is that we will sort of become victorious out of whatever situation that we are currently in or we have been in. All right. So what I'm going to do now, I am going to use or I should say the last deck, okay, to do with chakras. All right. Now before I use this oracle, I just want to just tell you a little bit about some of the crystals I've got here on hand. So if you are interested, okay, in working with crystals, all right, please check out the description box, because there'll be a lot of information regarding crystals, okay, and what you can use to heal, all right. And as I said, I do have a video out, okay, just going more into detail about what crystals you can use for inner soul, inner child, and shadow work. All right, but in the meantime, I'm just going to just show you these ones here in regards to the chakra. So for the root chakra, you can use red jasper, all right, which is to do again with stability, security. All right, the root chakra. That I've got carnelian. Okay, you can use this to heal, to cleanse, to balance the sacral chakra, which is the color orange. All right, I have citron. It's a very good crystal which you can use to help again balance, cleanse. All right. Okay, the solar plexus chakra, which is the color um, yellow, to do with our confidence, willpower. Okay, and inner strength. I've got heart chakra. Now the heart chakra is normally the color green, but it's also associated with the color pink. Okay, I've got rose quartz here. All right. And I've got two other crystals which you can use. So you could either use dioptase, all right, to open the heart chakra, as well, or you could use, okay, kunzite is very good as well. And both kunzite and dioptase can be used to heal the upper heart chakra. You could actually use either kunzite or dioptase with the heart chakra if you're working with crystal, to have balance, to open, all right, to help heal the heart chakra. I've got turquoise, all right, and this is good for the throat chakra, all right, which is to do with communication, creativity, and self-expression. Very good crystal, all right. Um, I also have sodalite here. It's a very good stone for the mind, and this stone can be used to open, to balance, cleanse the third eye chakra, which is linked to the subconscious mind. All right, the third eye. And I've got amethyst, which is a very, very good and popular crystal, which is used to balance both mind, body, and spirit. All right, and it's usually linked with the crown chakra, which is the color purple. Now, alternatively, if you want, you can also get the you could get what they call like a chakra stone, all right, or crystal, I should say. Okay, and these stones or crystals, they usually have like different colors on them. So if you don't like working with a lot of crystals at the same time, you can just work with one, and this is a good choice, all right, a chakra crystal or stone. Okay, but as I said, please check the description box after this reading, all right, to get more information about the crystals or whatever that's been mentioned during the reading. All right, now so what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to shuffle this deck and see what three cards that spirit guides, angels, yeah, angels would, what additional information they have in terms of uh, us healing our chakras, okay, or what crystals that we can use when doing any form of inner soul, inner child, shadow work. So, okay, so this card wanted to pop out, all right, and it's linked to the throat chakra, okay. So I'll just pop this on a stand for now, and then I'll just read what the message is on the card in a minute. Okay, so let's go for, I'm just going to shuffle the cards again. Okay, so the second card that came out again, okay, this one I did get it for the this card came out also for the divine masculine reading as well. Okay, it says chakra balance. All right. And I'm just again going to pop this on a stand. And I'm just going to shuffle for one more card. Okay. So, okay. So let's see. Okay, this all right. So this one, it says heart chakra. Okay, it's with love. All right. So we've got three cards. So I'm just going to just read them out. Okay. you might have read them yourself, but I'm just going to read them out. So the first one, the message here is throat chakra, and you could use turquoise. Okay, I've actually got turquoise on hand. All right, and it's the message here is truth. Speak from your heart. It is the only thing worth listening to. All right. So here it's to do with the throat chakra. All right, to do with communication. The second one is chakra balance, um, unity, and the message here is the only illusion is separation. And you can use blue lace agate, amethyst, or new jade. All right, or you could use all three if you want to. It just depends. Or as I said, you can use the chakra stone or crystal here, okay, to help if you haven't got any crystals on hand, or those crystals that's been mentioned in the reading. And I've got the this one here. It says heart chakra, um rod rhodonite, okay. And this one, this crystal is actually linked with the heart chakra. All right, and the message here, it says love is a verb, so make it your most treasured action. So it's all about not only loving individuals, but loving ourselves. It's all about self-love, self-worth, self-care. All right, so these are basically the three, well, I would say the three cards that came out. All right. So it looks like you've got one which is linked with the throat chakra, and then you got these two linked with the heart chakra, as well as the upper heart chakra. All right. Okay, so as I said, you can use rose quartz um together with kunzite or diaptase, and or you could also, if you have on hand, those other ones that they've mentioned here, which is blue lace, agate, new jade, Rodona, rhodonite, and also amethyst. I've actually got amethyst here on hand. Okay, some of these crystals, they come also in not just in tumble stone form, but also in raw form as well. All right, so I hope you enjoy this reading. This reading is an energy healing reading, okay, to help in regards to if you're doing or planning to do any form of inner child, inner soul shadow work, all right, or if you just tuned in just to be curious, or you just want to know more about auras and chakras, you're welcome. Okay, take what resonates. And as I said, I do have a video out on YouTube regarding auras and chakras and other readings, okay, and other videos I've got out there that can help you as you go along life's journey. And once again, thanks to all my supporters, all those who have tuned into my channel, who have left comments, click the like button. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening to this reading. If you do enjoy watching or listening to this reading, if you could please click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. Thank you once again. Thank you for tuning in. See you next time, and goodbye.